He will pull them out.
You sounded very redneck to me.
Okay. Hey, everybody needs to be quiet. Morgan, you got the puppy?
Yeah,
Yeah, I want the dogs.
Yeah, don't let her down.
I won't. She's asleep.
She says she wanna help.
She says she wants to what? Now, I need everybody to be calm and quiet.
Quiet,
And
everybody.
just hold still. He's probably gonna fly a little bit, but he's gonna be attached to my glove. It's called baiting, and I don't want to scare you, but he's gonna come out of here and do a little bit of that.
Sit down.
And listen, when he poops, it's called slicing,
Slicing and dicing.
and they project it behind them. Okay.
They don't project it towards you.
It doesn't drop like a domestic bird. It slices behind them.
Yeah,
If you don't
buddy.
behave, you're gonna get.
Now, a couple other things to tell you about birds like this. This is a red-tailed hawk, is what he is. It's a male. Females are approximately, in the raptor species, 30% bigger than males. So he's a big bird, but he's not as big as a female red-tail would be. So where he weighs about 2 pounds, females can weigh significantly more than that. My sponsor and other person had a female that weighed almost 4 pounds, twice his size. So that's really, really large.
Is he full grown, Greg?
Like puppies, raptors become full-grown size in the first year of life. You know, a puppy about 6 to 8, 9 months is not going to get bigger bone structure. They just fill in muscle and other structure, and that's how they are. This is a less than 1 year old bird. He was hatched this past spring, and the reason I know that is on his tail. Do you see the bars, the stripes, where it's brown and the striping on it? When he molts, which is what will happen at his first birthday, he says, "I'm just making sure I'm attached." He will lose all those tail feathers. He also will lose his primary wing feathers down the side. And the reason they do that is because as these birds hunt, they dive into bushes. If they get on the back of a big rabbit, that rabbit may take them for a ride, and the feathers get broken and such. So God made it where they lose in the springtime all of their tail feathers and all of their wing feathers one at a time. They can still fly during the process, but they lose them and grow new ones to replace bad ones, damaged ones, or broken ones and such. He does not lose all his body feathers, just his primary flight feathers and tail feathers. And when he does lose the tail feathers, if you look on the internet, you can find pictures. He will grow back a new set that are a little shorter, about this much shorter than his are. There we go.
Size.
Yep. And they will be a bronzy, solid red color, and you won't have the stripes anymore. And that's why I know this is a juvenile, and that's what I'm allowed to trap as a falconer. I can't trap a mature bird out of the wild because they're considered breeding birds, and this is not. Oh yeah, once I've trapped him, he's mine if I want to keep him. Or I can turn him loose and trap a new one. I just have to trap a juvenile again. I know a guy that's had the same red tail for 9 years, and he's kept him, throughout that time.
It depends on what you personally want to do.
So,
Well, if he decided to turn him loose, would he just keep coming back to
2 or 3 days, he'll go back to being what he was before, which is a completely wild bird. Yeah. They have an innate ability to go wild again very quickly. The first week I had this bird, the first couple days, it was very interesting because he was basically terrified of me, and to be this close to me scared him. He would fly away. Yeah, he says, "What you got over there?" He thought I was going to eat him. He thought I was going to kill him, type thing. So he was just scared of me. And it took a little time to get him used to me and my family and other people that he's not spooked by, proximity of being near humans, because that was something he'd never experienced before. He has not tried to bite us, but it doesn't mean he can't. He doesn't use his beak for a weapon when it comes to like self-defense. In those first few days, he would pull back from me with this terrified look on his face, and not try to bite me. His feet are what are dangerous.
Yeah.
Because when he wants to grab something, he's very, very strong. You can see dimple marks in our gloves where when you roll it or something, he has to kind of hang on, and you'll see him do this once in a while on the glove. When he stands on the glove, he applies almost no pressure. There's no pain involved.
He
It
doesn't.
doesn't feel like he's grabbing you or whatever. He just stands there.
You don't even feel it.
No, and Brian and Haiti can tell you that he doesn't like
You don't
try
feel
to
it at all.
hurt you or anything. He just stands there. If I move my glove, he'll kind of squeeze just to keep balance and hold himself in place.
And his cast comes from this area right here. I'm gonna show him I got it on me. This area right here, that's where his crop is.
Yeah, birds like this have a crop. It's a pocket right here. When they eat, that's where their food goes first, and digestion starts there, and then it transfers lower into their stomach, where digestion is finished. If I only feed this bird just muscle meat, like the chicken you and I eat if you eat chicken, as an example, he actually would become unhealthy and could die. Because that will provide him protein and some of his nutrition. He needs that meat. But he also needs the skin, the feathers, and the bones from what he kills, because he gets minerals and other vitamins from those things. And without that also in his diet, he would actually grow weak and die over a period of time. Just like you and I, we need a certain amount of salt, we need a certain amount of calcium, we need a certain amount of vitamin C and vitamin D and all those types of things. He does too.
That's a good fan.
Yeah.
He does make a good
lot of
fan.
air.
He does make a good
When he
fan.
does his
He did. Even though it scared me.
I've got a piece of meat on my glove, and he'll let go of his jesses, and when he sees this meat, he's going to fly to my glove, okay? But I've got to get close because
Well, I have him on short
he's
leash.
tethered, okay?
He's already saw it.
See, he sees it, and he says, yum. He says,
Now where's another one?
Oh, he always looks.
he says, "I
It
want
looks like
some
he
more."
goes to MJA.
Yeah.
He just swallow food.